Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and friendly reminder that this mailbag was filmed on Tuesday, May 16th. So if anything changes, don't hate on me too much. So anytime I go live, I always take questions in here from our diehard Raider fans, or you can use hashtag Raiders. First one coming up here on today's show is from Brandon Jasper. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Locals is at the door. So give Mitch the mic first so he can bust like a bubble with the best content, personal interactions, weekly pick'em, seasonal, and more live shows. I'll tell you what. Shout out to Brandon. If you're not already on Locals, RaidersReport.locals.com. Diehard Raider fan right there from Brandon Jasper. Let's go to Douglas. It's my birthday today, and all I want is better defense. Well, I would say some of the free agents out there in terms of when I am recording this video right now, I think Rashaan Evans makes sense. I think Kyle Van Noy would make some sense. I even think a guy like Marcus Peters could make some sense here for the Raiders. Let's go to Giovanni. What up, Giovanni? Take and disagree with how to become a championship club in offense, still be unified as the goal of becoming one. He doesn't want our people just stop. So he doesn't want out. Yeah, I know that he doesn't want out, and I think people are really trying to stretch that narrative a little bit. But I agree with your idea, and I think that I agree with Tay, and I can also understand McDaniels and Ziegler trying to build for the future. So I do think the text or the quote got a little bit taken out of context, but yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. Let's go to David Gonzalez. Hey, guys, whatever happened to Justin Herron? He seemed like a well-hyped piece of the O-line last year. I know he had an injury. Is he still with the team? He is still with the team. Now he's got 1 year left on his contract. However, the Raiders can't cut him, and it saves them about $1 million. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I saw one guy who, to me, is a clown on YouTube be like, this is the offensive lineman that's going to save the Raiders season. No, I mean, he's still just a depth piece to me. He's really just a left tackle. He's going to be a backup to Colton, but realistically, to me, he's not even a lock to make this roster. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I think Justin Murray might be a better player overall. Let's go to the next super chat here on the Raiders board from Cameron Sproul. Devonta for Quinnen Williams and a third rounder. I mean, I'll tell you what. Personally, if the Raiders are the team, they are also going to have to eat $30 million. If the Raiders trade away Davante Adams, the reason why a trade's just not going to happen is because the Raiders eat $30 million. So you're essentially going to pay Davante Adams $30 million not to be on your team, and then you're going to have to pay Quinnen Williams $26 million per year. So, all right, how about this? All right, Chugs, I got you. Would you give up a first to trade for Quinnen Williams? Give me a type T for trade or P for pass. Let's say the New York Jets are like, Quinnen, we're not going to pay you. It's not going to happen. The Raiders go, well, you can have our 2024 first-round pick. Would you do it for Quinnen Williams? The only reason why this might shock you, I say P for pass, is this. If the Raiders are really, truly a bad team and you miss out on the opportunity to get a Drake May or Caleb Williams, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot for that. Love Quinnen. Love him. But I'll take the first-round pick in hopes that if the Raiders are really bad, you still have a chance to get a quarterback. Let's go to Shane. What's up, brother? Between picks 3, 7, which one could be the next Nate Hobbs or Max Crosby? So from this year's draft, from picks 3 to 7, you're looking for a depth player, a late-round gem. I mean, I was going to say, Chugs is probably going to go with Christopher Smith. I don't know if he has the athletic ability. I'll probably just go with Ja'Cory and Bennett because, to me, he is extremely athletic. He's long. He's lanky. Ran a 4.35 40. He's going to be a physical player. I do think he's going to fit in the Patrick Graham system. Christopher Smith, though, is another one because he might not be as athletic as some of these other players. Very, very intelligent. And to me, sometimes how smart a safety is gets way overlooked because you're the center fielder. You're the guy that's sitting back there. You're reading a lot of the defense. So I'll say Christopher Smith or Ja'Cory and Bennett. Let's go to Dab City Bullies. You're next up here on the Raiders Report. If we're in rebuild mode, I say we should just get the best trade value for Jacobs and Adams. Sucks to say it, but if we tank, it's a waste of talent. I hear you out, but you're not going to get any. Like, if you trade away Davante Adams again, what are you going to hope for? A first and a second overall? Like, first and a second, get exactly back. but you're not getting that until 2024 or 2025. If you're going to go full tank mode, sure, but the reason why you can't do that, money for one, and two, how are you going to sell tickets? Like, Mark still wants to sell tickets, and if you're going to charge as much as you are, you're not going to trade Devonta, you're not going to trade away Josh. I also think it's a bad message to send to your star players in the future. Let's go to Ty. If Peter signs, how much does that boost our defense? I mean, again, so this is filmed before if Marcus Peters signs, so please keep that in mind. It will help out the defense a little bit. I mean, he's probably your third, fourth, fifth best corner on your team. I think that's up for debate. It's how healthy he is. But he's a good press man corner. He's going to bring that swagger what this team definitely needs. He's going to bring some turnovers because that's what he's always done. But health to me is really what it comes down to because last season he wasn't healthy, and to me it clearly showed. Let's go to Mario. What's up, brother? Who will have the most touchdowns for the Silver and Black on the offensive side of the football, not counting the quarterback position? If Jacobs is on the team, I'll bet on Jacobs just because of the touches. If Jacobs isn't on the team, I'm going to go with Davante Adams, right? I mean, those are your top two clear choices for the most touchdowns overall. But you tell me, who has the most touchdowns for the Raiders this upcoming season? My bet is on Josh. My bet is on Davante Adams. At least that's personally what I think. And if you like scoring, I think that our new sponsor here, shout out to Bird Dogs, they're going to help you do that because they have unbelievably comfortable shorts. And I've been wearing Bird Dogs way before they were on the show. Why? Because I work out my legs and I want to be able to show them off. So if you're in the same book there, go to birddogs.com, use promo code chat if you're like Mitch. Tell me more about these shorts. Don't worry. I got you covered. As someone who loves looking good and feeling confident, I'm excited to share my personal experience with our new sponsor, Bird Dogs. These sports shorts and pants have truly changed the game for me. The fit is unparalleled. I've never felt better in any other clothing item. Not only do they make me look great, but they're so comfortable that I can wear them all day without feeling restricted. Plus, the stretchy fabric hugs my legs in all the right places. When it comes to shorts and pants, I want three things: fit, comfort, versatility. Plain and simple, if my pants don't fit me well, I don't wear them. Comfort, I want stretchy fabric that makes my legs look great, and I want them to be a lot more comfortable. Like, the stretchy fabric, when I squat, I want my twigs and my berries to stay where they're supposed to stay. I don't want them up in my throat. Bird Dogs helps you do that. Also, versatility. If you're somebody who's like, all right, the shorts that I wear to work, I'm going to go out with my boys afterwards, have a drink. Oh, it's date night? Perfect. I can do that. These shorts are so comfortable. I promise you it's some of the most comfortable shorts that you'll ever wear. So if you're ready to elevate your wardrobe with Bird Dogs, click the link in the description and the comments, or go to birddogs.com, and when you enter promo code chat, they'll throw in a free Yeti-style tumbler with every order. So Bird Dogs here is really elevating the shorts game. They're elevating the pants game. And if you're someone that, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm big booty Judy. I got a big rear. I got big legs, and a lot of times it's really hard to find pants that fit me right because they always rip in the crotch. They don't fit right around my calves. Bird Dogs, awesome shorts, awesome pants. Go to birddogs.com, use promo code chat. Let's go to Bill Holloway here. Judging by the picture, he probably needs some of that stretchy fabric from Bird Dogs. Robertson has been burned in crucial situations, undersized, can't bring down runners without using his body. Nice guy, but he has to go. He's a depth player. The problem is that the Raiders have been putting Amik Robertson on islands. They've been putting him on, one-on-ones where he's not going to have success. And then on top of that, if you're not getting pressure on a quarterback, guys have all day to be able to run around and get open. Like, I would like to see Amik on a defense that uses him right and uses him in the right situations. He's a good depth player. He really, truly is. But you're probably right. He's more than likely not going to be on this team. Let's go to Cameron. You're next up here, man. If JJ plays on the tag, does he ball out, or does he just go through the motions? I mean, if he plays on the tag, he better ball out, because if he goes through the motions, he's going to not make nearly the amount of money. Like, he's not. Anytime you see a player that's on the tag and then they don't have as good of a season, guess what? You're not going to get the big-time deal. So if he's on the tag, it's another motivated season for Josh to get the big-time payday. The problem probably is then, I would say if I'm Josh Jacobs and you don't extend me, you make me play on the tag, when it comes down to that next go-around, I'm going to make you break the bank on me, or I'm just going to go somewhere else because you already showed me that you're not going to pay me the money that I wanted. Super chat rolling in here on the Raiders Report. Shane, how many just win babies does Aidan O'Connell surprise everybody and become a top 5 franchise quarterback? I mean, based on my just win baby scale in terms of percent chances, I'll give it 1. Is there a chance? Yes. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback to ever play, and he was drafted 199th overall. I do know the Raiders are very high on Aidan. I've talked to a few good scouts around the league that are like, he might be already a top 15 accuracy quarterback in terms of being able to lead receivers, and that was one of the biggest reasons why the Raiders liked him. They also think his mental makeup is very, very strong. But at this point, for you to draft a guy in the 4th round, you're just hoping that he can turn into a reliable starter. Top 5 franchise QB, it's a little bit of a different story. But hey, anytime that breaking news happens here on the Raiders Report, we got you covered. However, if you're watching this live, you already know. If you're not watching this live, well, I'm actually going to be in Cancun probably while you're watching this. And if any breaking news happens, it's not going to be me live. It's going to be Jeremy Chugg. So make sure you subscribe because that's something that I definitely think all y'all want to see. Let's go to Ty Bones Davis. If Jimmy G-String stays healthy, can you see a serious playoff appearance? Your thoughts? I mean, I think even if Jimmy Garoppolo stays healthy, the Raiders are a 9-8 win team is probably where I put it at. Like, he's an average quarterback. Unless some other players really, really step up, great. But the offense to me with a healthy Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be a good offense. It's the defense. What does the defense look like? Way, way too many question marks there. If you're a middle-of-the-road defense with Garoppolo as your starting QB, you're probably going to win 8-9 games. If the Raiders defense can really flirt with being a top 15 unit, that's where the playoff appearances actually are in consideration for me. Let's go to Hank Thomas. Will the Raiders sign Kyle Van Noy? What's funny, today, Tuesday, when I was recording this, Kyle Van Noy tweeted eye emojis at a Pittsburgh Steelers player. So, I don't know, it was one of his old teammates from the Chargers. Could be something to monitor. I will continue to say that, yes, the Raiders absolutely should sign Van Noy. Versatile edge rusher, knows exactly what McDaniels and Ziegler like to preach, so it'd be a good player coach. It would remind me of like a Deron Harmon signing where some guys just know the defense, some guys just know exactly what their role is. But hey, what do you guys think? Give me a yes, give me a no. Should the Raiders sign Kyle Van Noy? Give me your opinions. I'm going to be looking right now down in the comment section. Whether it's live or later date, I'm going to be looking. Max Santana, realistic chance we go after a top quarterback in the draft. Depends where you finish. Like, if the Raiders are top 5 in the draft, you better be looking at a quarterback. You have to. With it being the quarterback class that this is upcoming with Drake May and Caleb Williams, you got to look at trying to get a QB. It realistically depends where the Raiders finish. If they're an 8-9 win team, getting a top quarterback is probably not even going to be likely or possible. Hesh Wavy, if I was to pick a game to see, which one should I pick? Don't want to see an L. Also, don't mind traveling. I was going to say, selfishly, I'm going to say week 3 because Jeremy and I, we're going to be out there week 3, not for the game, but for the Blackout Division kickoff party, which is going to be at Tropicana. Home opener, Pittsburgh Steelers, Sunday Night Football. That would probably be the game I would pick. However, last time I checked, it is the second most expensive NFL game to go see this year, behind only, I think it's the Patriots Week 1 opener, which is the game Tom Brady's going to be at, and they're going to, give him his hoorah and everything. But it's going to be an expensive one. I think it's like $680 per ticket. Or you can just watch it here on the Raiders Report when we go live. Also, y'all, if I missed your question, friendly reminder, you can always hit me up on Twitter and on Instagram at MitchellRens365. I do my best to keep you guys up to date on everything going on around this team. I'll still try to do it while I'm in Cancun to the best of my ability, especially when big news happens. But I am going to try to disconnect from my phone, at least just for the next week or so. So, summertime is coming up here. I see what you're doing, and you know what? Let's go to it. I already brought it in. Would you rather chill at the beach or the pool? This is very important. Would you rather chill at the beach or at the pool? I'm a beach guy. Give me the beach.
Pool
bar's fun.
Pool bar at a beach?
Ooh. Pool bar at a beach. Sounds like what I'm going to be doing in Cancun. Let me know right now down in the comments. And if you're watching this live, we're about to give shout-outs right now.